What's good, everybody? It's your boy Shane Black, back with another video. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting on my channel. I really appreciate it. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers, and today I have a special guest. His name is Royal Walker. He is my personal trainer, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Right now, this part of the journey that I'm on with my channel, I want to give other people the opportunity to grow and branch out. It's not about me, it's about everybody else. And you know, the times we're living in now, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Royal Walker.
Thanks, man.
What's up? What's going on? What's going on, man? Good to see you as always. And I just had to invite you in to this space, to my channel, because you're doing positive things for the people.
Yeah, man.
And I appreciate what you've been doing. I want you to let the people know a little bit about who you are first, and then we'll get into your business second.
Okay.
So, yeah, let me know and the viewers know who you are.
First, my name is Royal Walker, personal trainer in the Long Beach area. Started training about 10 years ago, and it's been history ever since, man. I love what I do. I love helping people, the connections that you build with people, from helping them get to point A to point B, you know, whether it be fat loss, weight loss, toning their body, or even building their muscle, and focusing on specific different areas too of their body. It's cool, and it's an amazing job to be able to do that with people. You know what I mean? And when you see these people just like you now, it's like every time I see you, it's just always like, "What's up, man? Like, how you doing?"
That energy boost.
Yeah. And then you'll just sit there and have like a 5-10 minute conversation with this person, because I've spent hours and hours and hours with you, you know, in the gym, working on your body, helping you with whatever you want to focus on.
That goal.
So that goal, yeah, man.
So with that in itself, what got you into fitness? What from high school to college to your profession?
For me, it started when I was in high school, because I was skinny, man. I was 160 pounds like throughout high school, so I was tiny, and I was tall. I was 5'10", maybe 6 feet, 165 pounds, and I saw that in the gym when I would work out and get stronger. When I was playing basketball, that when I would go to the hole, bumps and all that kind of stuff didn't bother me as much as when I wasn't in the gym working out. So then I started working out because I wanted to get better in sports. And then of course, like, the bonus is like girls check you out when you got abs and arms, all that's the bonus.
That's the bonus.
But yeah, it was always just to get better in sports. And then when I went to college, I did the same thing. And that's when I really started to learn about like structured program, because in high school I was just doing what I felt like, you know, was gonna help me. Probably doing it wrong too, because most high schools, they don't have structured weightlifting programs to individually work on the kids, or not where I was at, and I went to Downey High School. But like I said, college, they finally gave us some structure. It did work, and I did see a lot of improvement from it. Okay. And then after I, you know, did the whole college thing with sports, I ended up doing a year of, I'm gonna call it mentorship, basically, where I would work out with the kids, work out with the college kids. I was competing, but I wasn't actually on the team.
So you were like an assistant.
Exactly.
Yeah, assistant mentor type of role.
Right up under the coach. So, you know, he would tell us to do, this was on a track team, he'd tell us to do 400 meters, and I would just do the 400 meters with him, and I would kind of be like the pacer, or like
the NASCAR pace car. Like
the NASCAR pace car.
You would keep people in line.
Exactly.
Keep their pace.
Exactly. So I did that for a year, and I loved it. I loved it because I was not only working out with the team, but then I was also being a leader in a way, because I'm like, "Hey, dude, like, come on, we gotta go do these 400s. Hey, we gotta do this time. We gotta do it this way." The coach said we gotta do A, B, and C. It is tough, because then that's when you really get to learn. Like, some people are gonna do it without
their bodies and their minds are two different.
Yeah. So sometimes you got the kids that's lazy, and then you got the ones that maybe aren't that good, but they have a lot of heart in it. And then you have the ones that you don't have nothing to worry about. They gonna do what the hell they doing or supposed to do anyways.
Right. So that leads me to my next question. What got you into going into business for yourself as a black man? When you see a lot of companies like 24 and Planet Fitness doing it on their, you know, corporate.
If you're starting off as a trainer, I 100% would recommend you go to a big gym like that. 24 Hour Fitness, Planet Fitness, without a doubt, 100%, because you get to learn the business behind training. The reason that I left a big gym like that was because you gotta continue to grow. And it got to a point where I was at these companies and I saw that they only focus on a number, how much money you're bringing in, and then even when you're focusing on a number, they only want to promote you so much. And it got to a point where I hadn't gotten a pay raise in like 2 years, and that was unacceptable for me. And I had superiors that would come in after I would come in. So I would come in at like 7 o'clock in the morning, he would come in at 10, and he would leave at 4 or 5. I'd be there till 8, 9 o'clock at night, and he made more money than me.
So were they commission based?
It was commission and it was hourly.
Okay.
But still, with him being the club manager, you look at the responsibilities that he has. I was like, dude, I do 10 times more than what you do. I'm doing way more than what you're doing. Yeah, you got a higher position than me, but I'm working harder than you.
Right.
And you're making more money than me.
So you're bringing in more foot traffic and he's bringing in more corporate,
And that was just a problem for me. And I was just like, you know what? I spoke to him about it. I spoke to him, like I said, like over a year and a half. And I was like, I need to get a pay raise. And Shane, it got to a point where, I'm gonna be honest.
You had to choose or ready to?
I had to choose, and it got to a point, bro. I was even kind of being a little disrespectful about it too. We would have our meetings.
Yeah, this is your money. This is your life.
Man. This, we having these meetings, and he's like, Roy, do you have anything to say about these meetings? I do. I like a raise.
Yeah, real quick.
Just like, and this has nothing to do with the meeting, because it's like, I put my time in. I was a top 5% trainer in the district, and the district is like Long Beach, LA, Hollywood, Irvine's club. This was like the district, top 5% club trainer in the district.
So you took different cities, different regions, and you were in it.
I was in it, hitting the numbers on a monthly basis that they wanted me to hit. But when I come to you and I ask for a raise, it's like, nah. And Shane, it even got to it. So it was so bad, bro, that they didn't even ask me how much of a raise I wanted. If they would have said $2, we'll give you $2, $3 raise, I would have been like, yo, I'm happy. I'll be here tomorrow.
Right,
but they didn't even ask.
They didn't even ask you.
They didn't even ask.
Okay, so that pushes you to go into business for yourself.
Yeah, man.
So what inspired you, well, besides the inspiration of leaving that job, who mentored you or gave you the tools for you to, put forth the effort to open up your own business?
My grandfather.
Okay.
My grandfather. He unfortunately passed away from liver cancer probably about maybe 2.5 years ago. But my grandfather, man, he gave me a startup fund to open up my own business.
Not a lot of people have people that do that.
100%, man.
Not a lot of people that
Shane,
invest in your craft.
Bro. He did it out of the blue, man. He did it out of the blue. He called me up and he was like, Royal, I need you to come to my house this weekend. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, for what, Grandpa? He's like, I just need you to come to my house this weekend. And I showed up, Shane, and he's like, he sat me in the dining room, and he's like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. I love what you're doing.
So he saw it in you already.
I have been doing it for like a year already, like 1.5 years already. And he's like, I like what you're doing, and I want to give you something. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, what? He took out his checkbook, and he wrote some numbers on it. And he was like, here. And me, respecting my grandfather, I'm like, I don't want that. You know what I mean? I'm like, why are you giving me that? And he was like, boy,
you better take it.
You better take it, one. And two, if I'm giving you anything, that means that I want to give it to you. Yeah. So you don't go
He was investing in you.
Yeah,
so
man.
And that within itself is lacking in our community. It's just now coming around. But investing in your community, investing in your people is pretty much, I guess, what needs to be done now with everything that's going on today. I think, empowering the youth and inspiring the youth to go into business for themselves. So when you go into business for yourself, you create your own name, you create your own everything. So they can't take from you You can only do what you want to do with your own craft.
And then too, I think, like you're saying, empowering our communities. I had family members that told me, don't leave 24. You know,
it was a job.
I had my mom told me that. That was my own mother. I told my mother that I was thinking about leaving. She's like, don't you do that? Don't you leave? So you are gonna have naysayers, and your naysayers might be closer to you than you might expect. Like I said, this is my mom. This is somebody that raised me. My mom, out of all the people, I would have thought my mom would have been the most supportive, but she was nervous for her son.
Right.
You know what I mean? Her son is going from a job that
steady income
to now doing something that is risky. And for me, I'm the first person in my family to own their own business. So that is
taking that leap of faith.
I'm taking that leap of faith that my mom might have been afraid of, or might have been scared for me to do for myself.
Yeah, I've seen that in my own family too. Like I got a brother that can dance his butt off, can cook his butt off, but been at a government job for 14 years. Granted, that's some good money, but you still, like, when you reach your 20 and you want to retire, you still have that option and still be young enough to be in your craft. I mean, if you go to his Instagram page, all he has is meals that he's prepared, some he created, but he's not scared, but I feel like he's a little nervous to take that leap because he's afraid of, leaving his 9-to-5, which I understand, but you still have enough time in your day to work on what you love to do. Now with that, what do you see yourself going after Royal Fitness or during your, Royal Fitness, business?
For me, I really want to get online. I do a lot of face-to-face right now. So getting online, doing meals, like you're saying, is the next goal for me. So I do have my own YouTube channel that I'm growing. I'm not nowhere near you.
You can plug it.
I'm not nowhere near you.
You can plug it.
My YouTube channel is Royal Walker. Okay, I got about 150 subscribers right now, so I'm only going up. My man Shane,
Shane, I applaud you because you're doing a lot. You wearing a lot of different hats. So
you do, and it's tough, man. It's so tough. That's one thing I did not understand as far as the business side. Training is so much that you got to focus on. Like, you're focusing on how many sessions people have, making sure the money's coming in, making sure you're growing, making sure you're posting, making sure you're uploading,
and doing it by yourself.
Man. So all of that editing and all of that kind of stuff, that stuff takes a lot of time, and people don't think about that. I didn't think about that either.
The time is real. The editing is real.
It used to take me 2 hours to edit 15 seconds. That's when I first started editing. It would take me 2 hours for 15 seconds.
I think with me, it took me 2 hours to do a 30-minute, and then it took me 1 hour to do a 60-second. That's when I started getting better. When somebody was like, "Hey, post something on Instagram for me," edit it. It took me an hour, and I was just like, wow. But now, I mean, as you learn, things get easier, but you gotta have a lot of patience. And especially now when you're in your own business and then you're creating your own content, it does take time. So I got videos right now I still ain't worked on because I'm busy, it was work, school, and then work again. So no, I think what you're doing for the community is great. What you're doing for the people is great. I want to also have your YouTube channel grow because I see your Instagram booming. I see your videos you post on YouTube. What are they, tutorials, right? You have like abs one day, and legs one day, and chest another day. Like, y'all need to go ahead and check this man's page out and subscribe because you can work out in your own home during these times. It is possible. Right now, the economy is slowly coming back. Slowly. I'm still taking my chances. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm going to be on YouTube doing some of this man's workouts. I also want you to let people know how they can find you if they're on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and anything else you want to tell people.
Okay. So my YouTube channel is Royal Walker, my name. My Twitter account is @RoyalAW, and my Instagram is Royal Walker Fitness. That's about it. That's about it. A lot of people too, bro. it's always funny to me talking about my Instagram or my Twitter. They see Royal and they see AW, and they always say Royal Law, and that's not what it's supposed to mean at all. It's Royal, and it's my middle initial, and then my last initial. So a lot of people is like Royal Law. I'm like, no, that's not what it is.
No. Okay, well, I mean, some people, they gonna have to learn when they type that in. I think that, you know, what you're doing is great. I really, really appreciate what you're doing for the people. And do you have anybody that is currently like afraid to go into business for themselves? And if there's anything you want to tell them, you go ahead and let them know, you know?
I have a cousin. His name is Raheem. He just now started to, he's in the firearms. He's a retired veteran too. And
for the vets too, yeah.
For the vets, man. And I see how he is with people when like teaching them about handling guns. He actually was the advocate for me purchasing my own gun, which I'm currently in the process of doing. And just seeing him starting to take those steps. And it's really the beginning, because technically he's under a firing range right now, but I see where I was at that time, and now I see where I'm at now, and it's cool to see the growth, over the years. It's cool to see somebody else in those beginning stages when they don't even know it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say that, man. I definitely
just stay focused on, you know, what you want to do what you love, and that's what that's my message to everybody. Do what you love, and just try to make a profit off of it. Other than that, I thank you for your time, and I'm sure we're gonna be working together and making some more videos, because I need a cameraman, and we gonna be out there at them protests, and we gonna be getting questions and answers, and we about to make it lit. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking the channel. And please go support this man's page. Go support this man's Instagram and Twitter. And just look at the content. His content is great. Like, you don't have to do a lot but type in a little bit of letters, click subscribe, and work out with your boy. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time. Peace. Thank you, Royal.
You got it, man. Anytime, man. Anytime.